Are we live now? Yay! Knife to meet you. Knife to meet you. This isn't the knife stream. This isn't the knife stream. This is Shrek 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, YouTube once again did like the dual stream error thing. I don't understand it. But we got a letter from Peter Griffin. Oh shit, Peter Griffin's a gamer. Metopia. Oh. Oh. Oh! Bill Cipher wants a fairy costume? Well, this is certainly a little, first time joining one of these Metopia streams. Ooh. What do you say? Let's give Bill Cipher a fairy costume. Let's build muscles to be proud of. Let's walk the path to victory. No need to run it, OMG. It's Speed Cursed Blair. It's Speed Cursed Blair. No need to run because I'm Speed Cursed Blair. How's the volume, by the way? Can you hear both me and the game? Like, is the volume levels good? They just want bananas. Volume is good. Let's go to the arcade. Ooh, a luxury Jolly Jaunt ticket. Undies, selfie stick. Let's go. I could see Bill Cipher wearing a fairy costume in the show. So wait, we're forced to immediately go on our Jolly Jaunt? We can't just save it? Well, that's kind of such an ace trip. A holiday to beat all holidays. Alright, let's play rock, paper, scissors. 500 gold for anyone who can beat me. Alright. PETA, the cow is here. Oh my god, she's like posing up. Oh, sorry, but you're bad at video games, the cow. She's not a gamer anymore. Alright, let's set off. We have to go rescue all of our friends. Oh wait, no. We gotta get the genie's lamp. Will Smith, right, I remember. Why is Peter Griffin still here? He's at the Oasis now. I finally made it to a Metopia stream. Hell yeah. Metopia gaming. I've sort of had a headache all day, and it's so late at night that I didn't really want to do, I I didn't really want to do, like Fire Emblem, Lord of the Seas. I wanted something that I don't have to pay, like, too much attention to. Hey, Lois, remember that time I was at the Oasis? Let's go right. You know, people seem to like these Miitopias, so... Oh, do I have, like, auto battle turned on? I should probably turn off auto battle. Yo, fireball! Thank you, Blair. You okay? Blair TMGC! Yeah, chat bullied me into making Blair the mage, even though I wanted Scientist Dr. Neocortex. Oh, she learned lightning. Woohoo! Whoopee! Oh, come on. We'll keep going to the right. Let's go as far right as we can. Not like that. Look, listen, I'm not really thinking. I'm still, like, coming off of the headache that I've had for the past, like, 4 days. She could use Thunder Tomes now. Oh, weapon level up. And sharpen her claws. Lightning time? Lightning. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh. Okay, home cooking. She has, like, no bulk. Meanwhile, our imp seems pretty awful. Like, Bill Cipher is just kind of bad. Angry with the red goblet. Anger provoked. Anger provoked. She's angry while she's eating. Just like angry eating. Fireball in your face. Can't select. Oh, because I was berserked. Okay. Peter, the cow is leveled up. I think it's really weird that there's, like, inns inside the cave. The imp is really bad until you get to the second half of the game. Oh. Well, you know. I guess I'm not in the second half of the game, but it seems pretty bad. Does anyone have anything they want to buy? Ooh, everyone has stuff they want to buy. Okay, we've got polka dot for you. Ooh, a broomstick and some spotted claws. Alright, Trish, can you actually buy something good? Okay, good. She got the spotted claws. Perfect. Perfect, in fact. Here, I'll build my relationship with... I should probably build my relationship with the cow. Let's go on karaoke with the cow. Transgender.
Do you think the Onceler would be less awful if we feminized him? I don't think so. No, the Onceler's a boy. I don't think, I don't think we need to, like, force fem him. I don't know. I'm not, like, super into the, like... Yeah, I'll go on a horse outing. I'm not super into the, like, force fem obsession people seem to have, like, in trans fem spaces. It feels kind of like... Yeah, and this isn't me trying to, like, kink shame anyone. Like, if you're into that in terms of, like, your own stuff privately or whatever, like, that's perfectly fine. It's more applying it to... I mean, fictional characters don't have, like, feelings or whatever, but I do see people apply it to, like, IRL people, and it feels very much like the egg culture stuff that I talked about in the Rosado vid. I don't know, it often feels like a more socially acceptable way of being rigid about, like, gender stuff. We'll go to the cafe with the cow as well. Even when it comes to fictional characters, I don't love it because it often just plays off of gender stereotypes, but in a woke way. Who knows how trans the Onceler is? Aren't there, like... So I'm not, like, up to date on Onceler lore. But aren't there, like, multiple Oncelers? Like, wasn't that, like, sort of the Tumblr thing? There would be, like, 8 million Oncelers. They're multiplying? Well, because they wanted to ship, because Tumblr got, like, obsessed with the Onceler. I am not on Tumblr. Like, I should make that clear. So, everything that I'm saying is, like, secondhand, either from YouTubers or my wife. But Tumblr got, like, obsessed with the Onceler, and because fandoms, like, live and die by being able to ship, they were like, who do we ship the Onceler with? And there's not really any other characters in, like, the Lorax, other than the Lorax, who is, like, an animal. So people made, like, alt-universe versions of the Onceler and, like, shipped him with them or something? Do not open the one-cest. Yeah, I guess it kind of is, like, self-cest, isn't it? I've heard that word. I don't know necessarily what it means, but I'm guessing that it refers to this Onceler type situation. 34 damage! Holy shit! I don't know what the Lorax is. The Lorax is a children's story that then got made into a really shitty, like, it's a Dr. Seuss story, but it got made into a really shitty cartoon with, like, how bad can I be? Oh, you know who the Lorax is, but you don't... Okay, gotcha. When I said, like, the Lorax is an animal. Yeah, I think he's, like, either an animal or, like, maybe a god. Might be, like, more accurate. Let's, do playful antics with Blair. It's just, like, incest, but with copies of yourself. So, like, the cloning sort of stuff, yeah. So then, like, alt version of Onceler would work. This video is definitely getting fucking age restricted with this conversation. Flambe! Some sort of forest deity?
Yeah, I think that would probably be like... The cow got distracted again! Wow, cow, why do you suck so much? Yo, Bill Cipher and the horse. It has weird undertones on both sides of the shipping war aisles. Oh yeah, shipping wars is another, like the pro versus anti stuff. There's so much that I just don't know and don't understand about shipping and stuff. Hey Claude, thanks for the tickets. Oh, who wants money? The cow wants a new costume. Yo! Oh, the ones there could be a cryptid. That could also make sense. Cotton gloves? Those are like Michael Mouse's gloves. Is the cat becoming Michael Mouse? I don't like how that looks. I don't like how that looks. We're keeping the trans clause, only use stats. Isn't the Onceler just like a guy? He was like a business mogul. He was like a business mogul, in the, like, the original thing. And he, like, cuts down all the trees and stuff. And then they made him, like, they added, like, lore in the shitty little movie. No! We could have gotten new clothes, but we get honey instead. Let's go gambling! Oh my god, this is even worse. Just, oh, okay, 2 outing tickets. That's actually good. I want a version of the Lorax where instead of the Lorax, it's just Mothman, and instead of pleading with the Onceler, he just eats him. Mothman really is the cryptid of the gays. Onceler, how bad can I be? Mothman, die. Just eats him. No, the cow found a carrot? Going fishing with the Haunts? Do you think Mothman would say trans rights? Probably. There's Will Smith. Yo, the cow's hat is so big it covers her eyes. She's completely blind now. I've never seen the new Lorax movie. I've only seen the original. Wait, there's an older one? I'm assuming the new one you're referring to is the one that came out like 5 years ago or whatever, or maybe a decade. I don't know how long ago. It was a while ago, wasn't it? What was that? See? No, I didn't. That was my fault. There's mooing! Like, cow, you should recognize that. It's a 2D animated movie. Is it in the same style as, like, the original Grinch movie? Oh, it's a Minotaur. That's kind of interesting. I haven't seen any of the Lorax movies, but I've read the book. Stubborn. No, Bill Cipher seems so bad. Flambe. It was like a whole series back in the day, like the claymation Christmas movies. Oh, thank you, Bill Cipher. 5 damage. Thank you very much, Bill Cipher, you fucking worthless. Alright, let's restore Blair TMGC's HP. And while we're at it, pop up me and the cow. The only thing from the new Lorax movie is that the Onceler is hot. I mean, I'm not attracted to men, so, like, I can't comment for, like, myself. But that seems to be the consensus, you know, amongst Tumblr. He was, what the pros call a Tumblr sexy man. Much in the vein of, Sherlock Holmes from the shitty BBC series. Heat up, Blair. I remember taking out a DVD of the animated Dr. Seuss stories from the library. The only one I ever saw was the Grinch one. Cause I grew up in a Christian family, and, Christmas was like a really big deal. So we watched like 8 million Christmas movies, including the claymation movies, which I did really like. And Jingle All the Way was like our Christmas tradition for some fucking reason. The Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It's like probably a mid-tier Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Just because it was like a big Christmas tradition, even though I don't really, you know, have a good relationship with my family, it was still... Oh, cat's paw. Is this the Nightmare Before Christmas more for Halloween or Christmas celebration? Yo, beef burger, we can feed the cow. We can make the cow a cannibal. Cannibal cow time. Cannibal, B-U-L-L. You're so right for that. Cannibal cow says moo, I taste good. When you think about it, oh God, this is the most fucking cursed thing ever. But I can't not say it. Now that the thought has popped into my mind, I have to share the burden with y'all. When you think about it, cannibalism is like the vor of self-cest, right? I'm sorry. I think you should stop talking for a while. That is a fair and valid response. Sometimes it's not our turn to share. I don't know, I gained viewers when I said that. So maybe it is. Does anyone want anything good with their money? Oven mitts. Really, Trish? You fucking worthless. Alright, let's eat. It's educational contact. The cow is very content. She does like being a cannibal. Snurp radish. Alright. Trish does not mind the cheese. Oh, Bill Cipher loves... I forgot Bill Cipher loves the honey. Blair, you can have our chocolate. Oh, she doesn't like tea. Is everyone full? I think everyone's full. Alright, let's send the two of you on an outing. Would you consider doing a Tamagotchi Life playthrough? I'll be honest, like, as much as people love the Miitopia streams, they're definitely the playthrough that I'm having the least fun with, because there's just nothing, you just don't do anything, right? The gameplay is nothing. And so it's just like the stories, and the stories can be funny. But if I'm being, like, so for real, the story's, like, alright. So, the idea of doing Tamagotchi Life, which is, like, from my understanding, very similar in terms of... just sort of sit there and let your Miis do stuff, is not super appealing to me. They're drinking goblin soup. Oh, Blair hates the goblin soup. The Mii games are about making your own plot lines based on the Mii interactions. And we've been doing that. You know, Chat and I, we've been doing that. Nintendo apologized for how hetero the original was and promised to be more inclusive for the next Tamagotchi Life. Yeah, I remember that. There was like a controversy because didn't they like patch out gay marriage or something? Alright, let's go talk to Will Smith. A dead end. What's that hole for? The way is blocked. Alright, we need a key. Presumably, here. Because this is the one place we haven't sort of explored. Oh! Bye, Bill Cipher! Bill Cipher, no! Did you fall in the hole? Are you okay? I'm fine. You go on ahead. Well, we won't miss you, Bill Cipher. You're like... Bill Cipher left the team. We'll meet you at the inn. I will not miss Bill Cipher. He's so underpowered. I don't know, cow. Did they fall in the hole? I am the wind. The cow's kind of stupid. The cow is kind of stupid. Hello again. I want to pet the cow now. You can pet the cow. I like to think I'm pulling my weight. It must be nice to think that, the cow. That's a lot of damage. You just gonna eat a banana? That's your whole turn? Wow, what a loser. Flambe! Be more like cow. No Thracia? This is a Metopia stream, not a Thracia stream. I'm gonna head out. I promised my girlfriend I would hang out tonight, and I've got a bit of headache. Have fun! Thanks for hanging out. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Headache, dehydration is a real bitch and a half. Ooh, Bill Cipher wants a new fork. The ice cream spear. Sure, we'll equip the ice cream spear. Alright, are you actually gonna get the oven mitts this time? Or are you gonna come back with another banana like a loser? Okay, actually equipping the oven mitts. I still don't like how that looks though, so we're gonna leave the spotted claws on. Eat some cobra. Oh, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Cow, do you like cobra? Nope, the cow does not like cobra. No cobra commando. Okay, you can have all of our butterfly honey because you love it. Blair, do you like mushrooms? See, she's smart. She doesn't like mushrooms. Oh, is everyone full? I think everyone's full. There was not a key there. Despite watching your videos on Fire Emblem, I've never touched a Fire Emblem game. Any game I should play first? I know they are ordered, so I'm thinking Shadow Dragon first. So they're not really, like, connected. There's a few that are direct sequels or prequels to each other. 4 and 5 are related, 1 and 3 are related, and then their remakes are 11 and 12, so those are also related to each other. But for the most part, it's kind of like the Final Fantasies where they're really isolated stories. So don't worry about, like, missing context. She said gay sex. I forgot we made that her battle cry. I actually have on my Ice Rider, which is like the stream clips, I clipped a thing where we were discussing this during a Warrior stream. And I can send that to you real quick. Here, I'll just turn on auto battle so that I can pull that up. Because I kind of already have a video talking about it, but I think Awakening is a pretty good starting point for, like, you know, modern games. A lot of people recommend 7 and 8 from the Game Boy Advance trilogy, because they tend to be easier. 9 as well, Path of Radiance, if you have access to it, which is very hard to get access to because it's just so expensive. But I would say if you have a DS, Awakening is probably a pretty good starting point. Three Houses is a decent starting point, even though it is pretty different from other Fire Emblems. Especially in the modern day, Fire Emblem tends to be pretty unique from each other. Here's the stream clip from when we previously had the conversation, because, like, chat was sort of bouncing off me as well and giving their suggestions. No matter how often I stop to fix it, my sock keeps falling down inside my shoe. Why, sock, why? Oh, the cow. My recommendation would be Awakening. I think Awakening is a very good starting point. What is the wrong answer? I would say an incorrect answer would probably be 12, because it is a hard game and a direct sequel, and 10, because it is a hard game and a direct sequel. Engage to an extent, I think Engage really benefits from knowledge of the series because it has a lot of references to previous games. But I know people who started with it, and even if you don't get all the references, it does a good job tutorializing stuff. So it's not the worst starting point. I think 10 and 12, specifically, and the reason I say 12 instead of 3 is because while 3 is also a direct sequel, 11 and 12 are remakes of 1 and 3. While 3 is also a direct sequel, it actually contains a remake of the game it's a sequel to in it. Hello, Hollow Knight. Oh, he's got a letter for me. What do you got for me, buddy? Dear Trish, I've decided to relinquish something from my father's ample order to aid you in your journey. Stay safe, Garfield. Just one banana? Wow, thanks, Garfield. It's your daily Silk Song news. We got another letter from Dimitri. I support our king. I literally do. Thanks, Dimitri. My stepdad has a GameCube, and pretty much every game, I just checked and I saw Path of Radiance. You said that's 9. Yeah, I think Path of Radiance, it's a pretty good starting point. It's pretty easy, and it has a bunch of optional tutorials that you can like learn the fundamentals in. I think the biggest negative with starting with Path of Radiance, is it's a very slow game. The animations are much slower in Path of Radiance than really any other Fire Emblem. And as a result, and I don't think it has the most engaging gameplay personally. But that is, you know, personal opinion. Oh, perfect. Look at her! Look at the cow. One day Silksong will release. I mean, they said this year, right? Smiley face, colon 3. It's not like they've ever said this year before, and it's not been true. But yeah, within my community, Path of Radiance does get a lot of shit, and I think deservedly so in some cases. It's trying to do like a racism story, and it does a pretty bad job at it, to an extent that it ends up just, in my opinion, accidentally being pretty racist itself. But it is a, ooh, have your toast, please, Blair. It is a very decent introduction to the series. I especially like how it handles tutorials, because you access them from a menu. There's a couple that are, like, worked into the campaign, but for the most part, you access them from a menu. So it's, you know, not really interruptive if you've, like, got the grasp of things, but it does help if you're still struggling to, like, pick up on mechanics, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, it is, just, you know, to prepare you for that going in, it is an animal racism story, and those are always pretty bad, and then it has a character who's, it has a character who's modeled after blackface, which, you know, is also bad. I know, controversial take. Fire Emblem in general has a messy history with racism thanks to Kaga, and intelligence systems perpetuated in a lot of ways. I don't think it's specifically Kaga's fault. I do, you know, one of the most disliked videos on my second channel is, me saying, like, hey, Kaga has said in interviews some racist shit. He is racist, and there's some, like, racist themes in his games. But I think laying the blame entirely at the feet of one person is kind of like an inverse, auteur theory thing, where, you know, a lot of people worked at the company and on these games, even when Kaga was there, and while he does, you know, have an undue influence just from his position or whatever, both the good and the bad, and there are good, like, you know, as critical as I am of elements of Fire Emblem, there are good stuff as well. It sort of revolutionized SRPGs in a big way. They come from large groups of people, and I think there's a temptation to put everything, whether positive or negative, on, like, the most prominent face, but as with any, you know, art, that is collective, it's, you know, gonna draw from multiple people. Okay, it doesn't seem like the key is in this cave. Let's leave the cave and see what else we've got. If we leave the cave, is there anywhere else we can explore? Oh, we could, oh no, we've already been here. This is an area we haven't been before? What's King Peter doing out in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. We noticed that earlier. I mean, I'm sure someone knows. I'm sure, the Miitopia lore experts have it all figured out. But I personally don't know. Blair forgot her diary. I mean, she does keep a journal, though. That's lore accurate. Are you supposed to? Let's go. More cactuses. Good job, Trish. Fireball. In your face. Whoa, Bill Cipher actually one-shot something. This is a chapter where completing the routes becomes more of a thing. Ah, so I need to, like, explore inside the cave some more to, like, the branching paths and stuff. Got it, got it. Thank you. Normally, I'm anti-backseating, but when it comes to Miitopia, I just kind of powering through. She wants a walk? You know, the cow gets everything the cow wants, because she's a special little princess. And Blair... Ooh! Oh, that's cool. Can we not equip the witch's hat on her? Is the flower stopping that? Hold on. What's the... Is it... this? Gay sex? Is it stuff? Oh, so because she has a wig, is the flower considered a wig? So we can't wear a witch's hat because the flower's a wig. Okay, well. Take Bill Cipher on a horse outing. He loves the Antichrist. Peter, the Antichrist is here. Bill Cipher riding the Antichrist fits. It does, it does. I feel like we really want to boost Blair's MP. Damn, she fucking hated that shit. Wow, she does not like cactus juice in any of its forms. Alright, cow, you can get the surf radish. Okay, Trish likes the cactus juice. We can give that to you. You can eat it instead of Blair. Full up already. There we go, we're done eating. Mage is weird. They're one of the strongest magic wives, but they have an abysmal MP cap. Interesting. Go, 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 go! The cow needs a good night's sleep. Oh shit, we got trapped. Well, that was easy. That was a pretty bad trap. The trap was just experience. The goat costume? Okay, that's epic, though. Can we mix and match? HP sprinkles upgrade. Shut up, God. I'm busy being a goat. Perfect. Look at this shit. I think that's perfect. A paper uniform. Oh, I really wish she could wear a hat. If we, let's get the paper uniform. It's ugly, though, so, like, we're just using its stats. Is it wigs and makeup that we do for... Okay, so she can wear the hat. Then that means she can wear the hat in battle, right? Yeah. Oh, but she doesn't have blue hair anymore. Okay, well, we'll do always wear a wig then. That's unfortunate. Nope, the pronouns are stored in the blue hair. Good night. Is this part of the same Miitopia stream as before? Yeah, we're doing a Miitopia playthrough where chat bullies me into using Blair, even though I wanted Scientist Dr. Neocortex. The cost of having blue hair is no hat. Everyone knows blue hair and hats are incompatible with each other. It's just real life. Gonna head out for tonight. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna start with Awakening. Lucina's my main in Smash. Hey, I mean, like, that's, you know, in my opinion, a good enough reason.
When I try to put a hat over my blow hair, a magical force prevents me. It's the pronoun force. Alright, let's take our money and leave. I know when to walk away from the gambler's table. We'll leave her with the broom, though. The broom looks cooler. Blair wanted something even better.
That's pretty cool looking. We will equip this.
Alright, so now we go south 2 times. And then north 2 times. Let Blair have the broom for flyer mobility. This really is Lord of the Seas. We get the witch with flyer utility. You're so cool, Bill Cipher. So I'm curious, for people in my audience, did any of you get flagged by the age verification AI thing? I'm pretty sure it's only rolled out in the US. That's not water, that's hot sauce, Blair! The what? Oh, you haven't heard? So YouTube implemented an AI that's supposed to be able to tell, how old someone is, basically by, like, looking at what they watch, and also the age of their account. So, like, if your account is 18 years old, like, if you've had a YouTube account for 18 years, then you're probably safe. Based on that alone. If my account wasn't so old, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I think that's, like, definitely the saving grace for some people. Like, basically anyone watching video games is... Yo, how bad can he be?
That sounds bad. It is bad. It's bad for a number of reasons. I made a community post actually about like, cause yesterday, was a like 24-hour boycott. And I used the word boycott pretty loosely there. But, so like, I'll be for real. I don't think the boycott, had any sort of meaningful impact other than maybe making some people feel like they did something. It feels very much like the change your Facebook profile picture to a blank black picture for Black Lives Matters thing, where it's like more performative than anything. I did refrain from uploading or watching yesterday just to sort of show solidarity. But people who are casting it as a sort of like, we're sure showing YouTube, yo, he loves the toast. Holy shit, he loves the toast. Boycotts never really work. I disagree. I think, obviously, it's a case-by-case basis, but I think you have to, like, look at, I mean, one, how organized things are, but also, like, the goals and the impact that you can actually have. One thing that I always point to is BDS, which is the sort of boycott, divest, sanction. It's a vaguely organized series of boycotts against businesses that are supporting the current genocide of the Palestinian people. Has a number of notable victories to its name, and it is in part why I, follow all of their boycotts. Because rather than just do like very widespread, they have tiers of like how committed people want to be so that you can catch more people, right? Because some people are not going to be willing to take like the most extreme action they can. But if you have like a lower action, you're like, hey, we encourage you to do the highest possible thing, but if that's too much for you, here's something maybe less difficult but still impactful, if less impactful, you can do, and I think that's a good approach to get as many people to do what they can. And they focus on specific pressure targets rather than just like everything super widespread and stuff. We got a lot of time on our hands today. What's he doing? Yo, Bill Cipher fucking... Bill Cipher doing the goth girl fantasy. Just the pink hair dye leather... The hair covers his eye. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. But yeah, someone in chat said boycotts work when they're indefinite. I think that was one of the big issues I had with the YouTube one. I don't think that they necessarily all... Oh, that scepter. I don't think they always necessarily need to be, like, infinite or indefinite. But I do think the idea of, like, let's just black out one specific day is kind of silly. And something that is very easy for the company to ignore. It also was thrown together, like, pretty last minute from what I could tell. Like, I didn't hear about it until about an hour before it was supposed to start. So I, like, had to sort of scramble and change my upload schedule. Because I actually had a video that was supposed to go up the day of the boycott, but I didn't want to, you know, cross the metaphorical picket line, as it were. But yeah, I think all in all, the, you know, AI age verification boycott, I feel like it's mostly gonna serve to make people feel like they did something. The posts were like a day before, yeah. I think it's mostly gonna serve to make people feel like they did something, rather than actually have any impact on Google itself. If you want to, like, if you really care about it to the extent that, like, you feel like there needs to be some sort of boycott, you should probably just stop watching YouTube, like, long-term / infinite term. I heard some people say, like, oh, this will give people the chance to, like, watch the new TV show or movie that they were planning on watching. And that's, you know, true to an extent, although I'm not sure how that necessarily helps. You just support a different big corporation, right? I don't know, a lot of my thoughts on it are similar to, if you've seen my video, The Ethics of Mario Kart World, and the idea of, like, sort of selective outrage at Nintendo as opposed to the other big video game companies. It's not necessarily that, because I do think the age verification stuff is, like, legitimately a huge deal. I think it's kind of hard to overstate, he wants the Christmas costume. We don't have enough money. Let's rock, paper, scissors, I guess. Try to get some money. Damn, I'm bad at rock, paper, scissors. I don't follow boycotts, but that's me. I understand why people do it. I mean, I think the best approach is just to look at things on a case-by-case basis. In terms of both, you know, what's most like what you feel are the most important causes, what's, like, most likely to be something you can actually impact. And sort of focus your attention and energy on what you feel is most important, right? You know, just because there's no ethical consumption under capitalism doesn't mean all consumption is equally unethical, right? 63 damage. Are you Ichi the Antichrist? Mild panic. Mental points. I thought it was mana points. Damn. Maybe I'm the one with the mental panic. Mild panic. I only heard about a few. The Nintendo one, the YouTube one, and there was one in Canada. I mean, I have yet to hear of an organized Nintendo boycott. Rather, I've heard of people getting... Yeah, there's an ongoing Microsoft boycott. That is, I think, the big one. That is also tied to BDS. which is part of why I feel... Well, you say there's an ongoing Microsoft boycott. There's actually like 4 separate ongoing Microsoft boycotts. Microsoft has done a very good job of pissing off tons of groups. The one that I'm boycotting them for, although I do care about all of the bad shit Microsoft's doing, but the one that got me on board was the BDS one, because they are assisting in the genocide of the Palestinian people. They're openly using their AI to like just help in a genocide, which is bad. Yeah, that's bad, right? But there's also a separate boycott from, like, people who don't care about genocide but do care about gamer persecution, whatever the fuck that is. Over the Game Pass stuff, and the way that they're really trying to push, like, games as a subscription service rather than ownership. Like, Microsoft is the most anti-games ownership company out there. So that's pissed off. That's ruffled quite a few feathers. There is also a boycott over the fact that they made, whatchamacallit, The Outer Worlds 2, like $80 before even paying for Special Edition. And then there's people who are upset about it becoming a monopoly, because it's been buying up studios left, right, and center. The Activision one was sort of the last straw on the camel's back that made it, like, pretty clear they just want to be a monopoly. They've tried to acquire Nintendo, and they want to acquire Sony. At least it's like, I think it's theorized there might be leaks about it. There were, like, documents that came out in... I want to visit Bill Cipher's room. Okay, you can do that. There were documents that came out in the Activision court case. Because there was a FCC filing over their acquisition of Activision. And there were documents that came out that showed they wanted to acquire Nintendo around the time of the Wii coming out. So they are really dead set on becoming a monopoly, which is should be concerning to everyone. Microsoft, please stop buying companies. Yeah, I feel like it's a thing that's been overlooked by a lot of people. I don't want magic on you. We'll give you magic. Oh, he loves the toast. He fucking loves the toast. How are you boycotting Microsoft? Well, we canceled our Game Pass subscription, which was like the minimum level that BDS called for, but I'm also not purchasing any Microsoft properties, which is sort of like their higher tiers. They specifically called for, the boycott of Minecraft and Minecraft-related stuff. And Bethesda stuff, because it was at the time, like, it started when the Minecraft movie first hit theaters, and, we got a sweet, that's unfortunate. When the Minecraft movie hit theaters, and when, like, the Oblivion remaster was about to come out, canceling Game Pass subscription and stuff like that, yeah. We've done... Oh, we haven't done everything here. Oh, there are a couple of paths we can go here. Minecraft's not a game that I like anyway. I mean, I've never played Minecraft. But the thing is, because Microsoft is such a monopoly, I guarantee you, like, if you want to go full hog, like I am, there's gonna be some stuff that you're skipping out on that you like. You know, I don't like the Elder Scrolls and Fallout type games or anything, but You know what else is owned by Bethesda and therefore Microsoft? Doom. The new Doom game came out, and I was really excited for it, and I still haven't played it because, you know, boycott, all that fun stuff. We also got a lot of value from Game Pass. There are a few games on Game Pass that I just, you know, been putting off and hadn't gotten to. And now I can't, you know, like the Persona remakes. Because I've only played Persona 5 and, like, I didn't want to play more of the series, and I was planning on just playing the remakes on Game Pass, but nope. I actually can't play Doom. Too scary? I don't say that in a condescending way, like, I'm seriously asking. Because I know for some people, I mean, I'm a little baby. I do like horror games, but I get it for some people, like, not liking that feeling, right? Because I am a little baby when it comes to that sort of stuff. I get seizures. Oh. Do they not have, like, an accessibility setting for that? I mean, that's frustrating, too, just how often there's just not accessibility settings for epilepsy and that sort of stuff. Look at Bill Cipher dancing around. Not playing the new game, Doom game, hurts because it's my favorite FPS series. Yeah, and not that I would ever endorse any other way of getting video games, but I just happen to know, coincidentally, I just happen to be aware of the fact that, it has not been cracked. Its DRM has not been cracked. I just happen to know that. I'm not endorsing anything, of course. I would never. Danny Doyle famously loves corporations and says always legally purchase your games on the SNES. Like Fire Emblem. I just happen to not be interested in any Microsoft-owned games. Really? I mean, part of me wonders, and, you know, I don't know how much you're aware of, like, how many things they own, but I wonder if there are games that you just don't know are Microsoft subsidiaries just because of how much of a presence they have in the larger gamosphere. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely possible. And I'm not just saying that you're, like, lying or anything. But it's just, it is a little bit mind-blowing to me just because of how much presence they have, right? I do find it stretches credulity, I guess that would be the phrase for it. They bought Activision, Bethesda, Obsidian, oh, right, they own Double Fine! Right, they own Double Fine, too! I will say also, as a YouTuber, I am, refraining from playing any of the games that they own on that I already own on stream. Like, I already own, Psychonauts, right? I want to visit Bill Cipher's room. Everyone wants to visit Bill Cipher's room. And, like, I really liked the Psychonauts, the first Psychonauts game, so I'm probably gonna play the second one at some point, but I'm not gonna stream it because I would consider that to be, like, promoting it. So even though it's not, like, cause, you know, me already owning the game, there's no reason to... That's a silly outfit. The clown robe. She is a little bit of a clown, isn't she? Is Microsoft Flight Simulator owned by Microsoft? Yes, it's in the name. I'm assuming that's a joke that you're making. Oh, I didn't even know we got the jewel. I must have just not been paying attention. All right, let's go confront Will Smith. I just don't have a wide range for video games. That's fair. That, like I said, I don't think it's impossible. It just shocked me, is all, I guess. What are you looking at? Give all that treasure back. Come take it, kid. This whole desert is my turf. What belongs to the townspeople belongs to me. Now run along home. If you won't listen to reason... Oh, snap the lamp. There's no way you could know how it works. Oh, I have to pick an incantation? So wait, if I go Will Smith? Does that do it? Will Smith. Will Smith. Will Smith. Will Smith. Oh, do I have to let him go? I want to trap him in the lamp. Is this a but thou must? Keep my name out of your motherfucking mouth. Fine, I'll keep your name out of my motherfucking mouth. I'll return all the treasure. Bye, Will Smith. This scene isn't in the Aladdin remake. I don't remember this part of Aladdin. Oh, right, I forgot. Alex Yick is there. And Sans. I'm sorry for what I did. Here's all your treasure back. Shiny. Is that the sort of thing Sans Undertale would say? People of next door, I have a little present for you. I hope you like the taste of despair. Oh no, it's the Dark Lord flushed. I need to play Yick. I don't think you do, I didn't like it. Will you hear an old man out? Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Now the Dark Lord's gone and made short work of us. It was terrifying. Took the townspeople's faces clear off. Makes the genie of the lamp look like a pushover. I hadn't seen a more dastardly evil mastermind in my life, except for Spider-Man. What's the Dark Lord think he's playing at? He even stole poor Ayapaki's face. You can't just do that to people. She had the sweetest smile out of anyone I know. Dark Lord zipped off to the pyramid in the north. Please, you lot, teach him a lesson, will you? I blame Spider-Man. Oh, hey, you haven't been taken, Flavio. Explorer Flavio, at your service. I've been mapping out the Great Pyramid for fun and profit. Oh no, Abe Lincoln! Alex Yick's boyfriend, Abe Lincoln! No, Lincoln! Oh, wait, if I talk to the faceless, I can find out where on the map their face is. Not even the Dark Lord wants Flavio. I didn't know that. Oh, Will Smith's face got taken? Yo, fucked up. That's fucked up. Alright, let's get Sans' face back. We know it's in the cave somewhere. Presumably down that next path. Thanks for hanging out, Jackson. Have a good night. You're so cool, Blair TMGC. The cow's turn. Cow and Antichrist working in perfect harmony. Keep digging. Yay, we got gold! We do not have much money, though. The Venus Me Trap? That's funny. That's kind of funny. Me and the cow, hanging out. Ooh. Y'all wanna chat? Time to strengthen our puny mortal bodies. Wow, he really is just Bill Cipher. Have you played Persona or SMT games? I've played Persona 5. That's the only one. Learn sacrifice! I can sacrifice to the Dark Lord. Alright, Blair, I need you to bond with the Antichrist. Learn sacrifice? Was Bill Cipher secretly Micaiah all along? Metaphor Refantazio is amazing. Yeah, my friend Stagurna is playing that on stream, and she seems to really like it. Oh, look at the cow in her new outfit. Okay, she looks kind of baller. You let the monsters get away. Just the weak ones. The ones that come looking for a fight. I don't let them off so lightly. After all, I can't let them hurt my friends. I love Atlas. I do not. They have some, like, really conservative views and themings in their games. So I'm not huge on them. Like, Atlas Try Not to Be Queerphobic challenge. And sexist. Yo, it's Sans! And he's possessed a painting. Let's turn off the auto battle. Oh my god, the cow is just standing there because she's airheaded. You're so cool, Bill Cipher. The cow's just playing with the snake. Yo, Sans Undertale's beating the shit out of Blair. Fireball. Let's power up the cow. Home cooking for me. Chomp chomp. Delicioso. Horse time. The overall themes of the stories tend to be left-leaning, like anti-police and stuff. I disagree with that. I don't think that... So, like, I've only played Persona 5. But it seems to have that, like... The bad stuff in society is not caused by large societal issues, but just very specific evil people. Like, putting aside the weird messaging around reprogramming, like forcibly kind of magical lobotomies, right? Putting aside that, because I think most of that was kind of unintended. even if it is pretty icky. You solve society's problems not by some sort of like overarching change, but just picking the correct bad people. Bad authority figures should take accountability. But it has them be accountable for entire systems that they're merely a symptom of rather than the entire cause of. Like, one bad politician or one bad CEO or one bad teacher is not... Like, obviously stopping them from being bad is a net good, but it's sort of presented as the be-all, end-all in a way that I don't think is, accurate or particularly productive. I have to keep feeding Bill Cipher food because he sucks so much. I also don't think it's particularly anti-police. Like, isn't the... I know the framing device is Joker being interviewed by a police captain. But isn't she, like, you know, hashtag one of the good ones, that she ends up being, like, one of your confidants or something? It's been a while, so I might be misremembering. Correct me if I am. But I wouldn't say that the one Persona game that I've played is anti-police. 1 and 2 had a different writing team than 3 through 5, and I prefer the vibe even if the gameplay isn't anything new. She's a prosecutor. Yeah, but prosecutors functionally are an arm of the police. Like, it's a distinction without a meaningful difference. It's not literally the exact same thing, but functionally it is. There's sort of two arms of the same system keeping people down. I still like Atlas, and I'm gonna play every single one of their games. I mean, I'm not saying, like, that they're conservative to get you to stop playing Atlas's games. But I do think, like, a key part of engaging with art is recognizing the areas in which it falls short, and, like... I don't think uncritical consumption is productive or healthy. Bluff? She's refusing my help? What a ding-dong, Blair! She's corrupt but hot, so it's okay. Bill Cipher and the horse really do get along, don't they? The Antichrist and whatnot. Dodge tank over here. Gay sex. I forgot we made her say gay sex. Alright, I just wanted to have them hang out together long enough to unlock a mounted attack for Blair. And now I think I'm gonna have Bill Cipher hang out in there. Blair! We don't need more bananas. You silly goofus. Bill Cipher's a cavalier. I need a good night's sleep. Bill, we just left the inn. Low growl. Oh, is it my tummy? I forgot to eat breakfast. That reminds me, I have a bagel right here to eat. There's a hole in my shoe. Bill Cipher is literally me. Explosion! The cow being airheaded is such a hassle. She keeps just not doing anything. Cipher doesn't suck. Yeah, I think his training arc has finally, like, come to fruition, and he's actually kind of okay now. Yo, it's Abe Lincoln! Sweet whispers. Lincoln Cobra put its guard down. Yo, is that the colon 3? That's a colon 3 Cobra. Let's kill it. Colon 3. Cackle. Flamme! ho! Let's refresh Bill Cipher's MP with playful antics. Fireball! Raise for impact, nice. Now guard is down. Item MB sweep. Damn, the cow is doing really good damage. Look out, cow! It's his iconic Bill Blast. We did it! We killed Abraham Lincoln! Wait, that's not good. Now I'm watching with my girlfriend. Hello, Roxanity, and hello, Roxanity's girlfriend. Alright, Blair, what you want to buy? I'll give you new clothes. And eating pizza? Damn, I love pizza. Blair, do you like the tea? She does not like the tea. Cow, do you like fried cobra? She does not like fried cobra. Bill Cipher, do you like fried cobra? Apparently, I like cactus juice. Let's give Blair a little bit more bulk. How does the cow eat meat? The cow likes the hamburger. We gave it a beef burger and it liked it. So she's a cannibal. Got some more robes. So we saved Lincoln, and now we gotta go into the pyramid and save everyone else. Cow enjoys the taste of knowing enemy cows have perished. Where does the food go? In my belly! It goes in my belly! Damn, the Antichrist really does just keep winning.
Stars are so pretty. Look, a shooting star. What is your heart's desire? I think we need more money. TBH. The Antichrist really does keep winning. Signed, Danny Doyle.
Wow, that was straightforward. I wished for gold and I got gold. That was easy. I like how when we encounter a monster, the cow just falls off the horse. I think it's very funny. Lightning. Bill doesn't have a tummy. Oh, that's a good question. Does Bill Cipher, like, cause he's an otherworldly being. Double scratch. Where would the food go? I don't know, like, if he consumes food or not. It goes to Void Dimension X. Today is my Slack day, just like every other day. Okay, Edelgard. I've accidentally fueled Three Houses discourse because we're gonna keep getting letters from the Three Houses lords now. So true, Edelgard. Is this a boss monster? I think this is a boss monster, right? Kind Golem. $12 MP for double scratch? That feels excessive. The cow attacked the wrong enemy by accident. Yo! They're friends? They bodyguard each other? Wild. I see Flavio's in here as well. Welcome to the Great Pyramid. Let's go. Look at the cow's strut. Like, oh, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. This is the Great Pyramid. Dark Lord Flush is somewhere in here? Probably. And lots of monsters. Yup. Things are getting tense. Let's go then. Yeah. It's all so pretty. Just stop. The monsters existed before, but they were just faceless. Yo, Fire Emblem Fates reference. That mummy design is so ridiculous. I kind of love it. In your face. You're so cool, Blair TMGC. Yo, and Bill Cipher continues to ride the horse to victory. Oogie Boogie. Oh, it is just Oogie Boogie from Nightmare, isn't it? Weren't we just talking about Nightmare Before Christmas? Reminds me of the mummy from Hotel Transylvania. I haven't haven't seen that movie, but I have seen the gif of all the characters dancing. That's like no-ish fans when he procs critical. It's just all of them dancing. It's like no-ish fans when the shitty Cavalier procs critical. Parentheses, better damage than Alec, for real, for real. And it's just every character from that movie doing a ridiculous dance to celebrate. Okay, chat, what lever are we pulling? I don't even have to ask. You're gonna say the left one. Well, you were incorrect, chat. I knew you would say that because you interpret left and right always as the politics. Chat, what are your opinions on Domino's Pizza? I really like it, although it's gone downhill in the past, like, 5 years. I think it's a lot worse. Like, it's not as tasty as it used to be, but I still really like it. Even though Domino's as a corporation, not the swellest. I like the garlic parm crush. Yeah, I like that too. Loca Pizzeria is always gonna beat fast food. Yes. I agree. I've also had some, like, negative experiences with my local Domino's. The most recent of which is, like, actually just straight up a scam. The Antichrist solved our problems for us! It really is the Antichrist who saves us all and loves us all. So are all the bosses just gonna be famous paintings? I think so far they've all been paintings, right? That's kind of funny. In your face. But yeah, the most recent negative experience, I feel a little bit weird talking about it because, like, I guess I want to preempt it with, like, service workers are not responsible for, like, the shitty stuff that their company does, right? And I'm sure that the person that I, like, directly interacted with doesn't bear the responsibility for this. But I ordered using, like, the Domino's app. Did I just deal damage to myself? Alright, let's heal up me. And while I'm at it, I'll also give my MP crystals. But yeah, so I ordered using the app, and we did, like, the You Pick 2 thing. And one of the we got like 3 items on the You Pick 2. We each got a pizza, and then I also got a pasta. And my pizza and pasta both had spinach. And as I went out to go like pick them up, I got a phone call from Domino's that they were like, hey, you know, we're out of spinach. What sort of replacements would you like on those items? And I was like, oh, for the pizza, like, I mean, I guess we can just put ham instead or whatever. And for the pasta, I don't really want a pasta without spinach, so you can just cancel that. And they go, sorry, we can't cancel the pasta. You already ordered it. You already paid for it. And I was like, well, you know, I paid for it under the impression that, you know, it would have, like, these specific toppings. And it's fine that you ran out. Like, that's, you know, obviously I don't expect the national website to update based on what individual stores have, but I also don't think it's reasonable to, like, expect me to still pay for something that, like, isn't what I wanted, right? And so then there was a little bit of back and forth where they were like, you know, you already paid for it, like, we can't get rid of it. And I was like, I would like to just not have it. Like, you know, the coupon requires 2 or more, and we got 3, so it's not going to impact the coupon. Like, you can just refund. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. And they, at the end of the day, they were like, okay, you know, we can just refund it, remove it from the order, whatever. But then they didn't refund it. They removed it from the order, but they still charged me for it. And so I'm going through, like, a credit card dispute with them right now over it, but, just pretty, I guess, frustrating experience on that regard. Good evening. I hope you're having a great day so far. I'm, doing okay. The art biscuit. Do not eat an entire large pizza at midnight. Well, I could have told you that. Your tummy will hurt. Yes, indeed. Alright, Flavio, what you got for me, buddy? What? Oh, it was a dream. I'm built different. Hashtag just built different. Explosion! Gay sex! Yeah, we'll Playful Antics Blair. Give her some more mana. Explosion! Yo! He's swallowed by hands? Because my weapon is hands. Oh, I'm dealing, like, no damage now. Okay, I get my hands back. What the hell? Yo, the mummy swallows are shit. The mummy's the real throat goat. Do you see why I hate the mummies? They ate my hands. It's all sticky? Oh no. Now it's the cow's turn. What's brown and sticky? A stick. We got mummy jerky though. That's pretty cool, I guess. And we found the inn. You can listen here. No, wait, read here. You don't have all day? Spoil sport. J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, J. Jonah Jameson is here. That's a pretty cool looking costume. Oh. We have so many MP suites, we don't need more. I want pictures of the Great Sage. Damn, nobody's good at shopping today. Alright, the cow and horse can go on an outing. Do you like superhero stuff? Yeah, I do. I recently saw the Superman movie. I say recently. When it first came out, I saw it. I've seen it twice, though. I went back to see it in theaters again. It was really, really good. I haven't really read that many superhero comics. I've read a few Batman ones, and Batman is probably my favorite superhero, like if I had to pick one. Flavio, what are you gonna tell me? Fan of potholing too? Well, I've got a hint for you. It's top secret, so keep it to yourself. Don't pull the lever. Pull the lever, pull the lever. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, we need 4 stones now? Oh, that's unfortunate. So we're gonna have to do a lot of exploration, aren't we? I was asking everyone. Everyone answer! Everyone answer! What are your favorite superheroes? I love Spider-Man. I also really like Spider-Man. Have y'all played the PlayStation Spider-Man games? I really liked all 3 of those. I'm excited for the final one whenever it comes out.
Mummies. Okay, the mummies are dead before they can eat my hands. Mounted attack. Are you familiar with Goop and Ooze? Are those superheroes? Y'all are so bad at shopping, y'all. Oh, that's a lot of money. Wait, that's actually a lot of money. Maybe we should sell the fancy tickets more often. That was a lot of money. I think I accidentally discovered the meta. The choice is between friendship and capitalism. That is a fancy-ass frying pan. I think we equip this, the luxury pan. We didn't find any gems here. That's so sad. Snort, snort, snort. Explosion. I want to visit Blair's room. Okay, we can do that. The cow is sick of sleeping in the barn. Ooh, 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 ooh. I meant to say check on team. The cow has a present for Blair TMGC? A single bead. Hey, I mean, if Blair likes it, you know. The mummy jerky. He does not like the mummy jerky. Does Blair? Our two magical characters don't like the magic boosting. Does the cow like it? She hates it. Wow. Okay. Do you like the 1-star one? Everyone fucking hates this shit. In fairness, it is mummy jerky. Like, that doesn't sound very good. I wouldn't like it either. Have you ever had beef jerky? I have not. And I imagine it being on mummies would make it even worse. As quick as the flash. Don't pull. 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 This is what Fabio told us. The hidden path has opened up. How would you even know what dog food tastes like? Hey. No disrespect to the transgender puppy girls here. I miss the cow. Wow, the cow. I miss the cow, so I come up just to clean the cow's room. Fucking bottom energy. Here, I'll go to the park with the cow, who's my new dom, apparently. Why is there a park in the fucking pyramid? I think that's what we need to ask. That's the real question. Wanna have lunch? This isn't a park, it's a lake. They lied to me. There's a butterfly. Unfair. It stole all of our foods. All right, Blair and Bill Cipher can go to the cinema. Let's go watch a film. Is that Gatekeeper? And Wario fan? Do you think the hero would join our team? Ooh, we got Devil's Food Cake. I mean, if Blair wants the cake, we can give her the cake. But she needs toast. I mean, I don't like fried scorpion, but I can't blame myself. It doesn't sound particularly tasty. Hear me out, the cow is actually highly kissable. I mean, whatever floats your goat, right? I would personally not kiss the cow. I would also not kiss the cow. I would not want to risk getting mad cow disease. Although I might already have it, who knows? I'm actually legally not able to give blood. Because I was in, England as like a little baby when there was the mad cow outbreak, and there's no, like, effective way to test it. So any blood that I donated has the potential to, like, you know, carry mad cow or whatever. You would think, like, you know, I'm in my 30s now, right? Like, I don't know how much it can... They're steering and going wild. I don't know how much it can be dormant or whatever, but... I assume I don't have mad cow disease. But I guess, like, because it's like a prion thing, right? It's donating blood to it. I don't know enough about the biology, so I don't want to, like, misrepresent it. But I just know I can't give blood, and probably will never be able to because of that. Which is, like, unfortunate. I mean, I don't like needles. But I would like to give blood, you know, save life, whatever. I know when I was, like, really on the out and out, like, in terms of needing extra money, I was working, like, 2 jobs, 2.5 jobs, really, at the same time. No, the cow fell in the hole! But one of the ways that my friends would make some extra money is by donating plasma. It was in Asheville. There was, like, a plasma bank. You donate plasma, get a couple $100 every few months. But for the same reason that I can't donate blood, I couldn't donate plasma. I guess it's not, like, they called it donating, but I guess it's not technically a donation if they pay you for it, right? But yeah, I guess that's some Danny lore. Mad cow disease. I mean, you're being someone's blood donor, so maybe it comes from that. Yeah, I mean, with blood donations, though, as far as I'm aware, people don't get paid for donating blood. Like, there's just blood drives and stuff. I like the outfit we've got Bill Cipher in right now, so I'll leave him in that. Plasma's also, like, different from blood, but in a way that I don't know, like, enough science-y stuff to really differentiate. Heart claws, those look kind of cool. That wand looks incredible. I've never seen someone paid for blood donations, but the only blood donations I've seen were in my high school. I know, like, some workplaces do it. We had a blood drive at my my old workplace. I don't have, like, a workplace now. I guess technically YouTube is my workplace now. Yo, look at the cow karaoke. Mario Kart World Cow, you're so good. When do you practice? When I rage. When I'm fighting. Maybe she is the real mad cow disease. I think we've got our answer. She is the real mad cow disease. When she rages, it's always...
Get well soon. She's not fighting the mad cow disease narrative with that. No siree, Bob. On your marks. Flare TMGC. Explosion. Gay sex. I'm singing while I am mad. The cow is me. I sing with rage. Puppet Pepper? The fuck is that shit? Why does the cow meow? Chat decided it would be funny. Uh-oh, where did everybody go? Look to the right. Hey, we found an MP suite. I mean, that's pretty cool. I just love Bill Cipher's hairdo. That hairdo is a goat skull. Meow meow, I'm a cow. You did it, Trish. Explosion. Meow, I am real cat. I won't go skateboards. You can go skateboards. I give you permission. Let's take Bill Cipher to the cafe. Moo? Why is everyone mooing? Is that Duke Nukem? I think that's Duke Nukem, who's our barista, and he's dancing with us. Pincer attack. Yo! He wants to be a goth girl. It's time to kick bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. We just bought one. Damn, too many bananas.
Tally me banana.
The moos were my dog impression. That's a very good dog impression. I'm proud of you. On your marks. Let's get adventuring. Yeah! Right then. That concludes today's group pep talk. Don't trip me up. Cow! You're so airheaded. You do a good job tripping yourself up. Kill the mummy before it becomes a problem. Get some more money. I need some doggy cuddles. Yo, it's Anna and Wario! Pokemon Sword and Shield? Generation 8, let's go! The Wario Shield and the Anna Sword. The Anna Blade. Yo, Fire Emblem 18 is gonna have an Anna Blade, isn't it? We better get an Anna Blade. Horse time. Anna Fire Emblem and Wario Fire Emblem go to the Burger King. Flambe! Blade Anna's guard is down. Look out! Okay, so they have a relationship with each other now. So we will double scratch. Lightning? Nice. Flambe. And the shield's gonna block Anna. Anytime there's a single target at Anna, I think Wario's gonna block it, right? Snort, please, Bill Sniper? Yes! I think we HP up Bill Cipher. Okay, she's doing holdout because she's stubborn. Lightning. Nice. Oh, Peter, the cow is here. Anna's dead. We just need to kill Wario. We did it, gamers. FE18 will be an Arcanine and Elise again, and the Fire Emblem will break and be replaced with the Wario shield. It's so real. Hear me, adventurer Trish. Hasten yourselves to the door inside the Great Pyramid. Huh? I was just standing here and it's like somebody was telling you what to do. I suppose it makes sense. It does? Pyramids are great for tuning yourself to the energy of the cosmos. Oh, I see. Remember a door. Find a door and you'll find your way. Is there a new Fire Emblem coming? I mean, nothing is announced.
The assumption that I have is eventually there will be a new Fire Emblem. Just because it's a popular enough series. Nintendo clearly considers it one of their flagship series now. But remember, we had a Fire Emblem 3 years ago. I've seen a lot of videos of like, oh, Nintendo forgot about Fire Emblem because there hasn't been a new one announced yet. But like, Engage was like 2 years ago, right? 2 or 3 years ago? I would caution people who like desperately want... Uh-oh, are they gossiping about me? I would caution people who like desperately want a new Fire Emblem as soon as possible to look at the Pokemon franchise and how its like steady decline has clearly been a result of just rushing out the games. Scarlet and Violet is obviously like the most prescient example. But I would say, you know, BDSP, the fact that the remakes in general have gotten worse. I don't think we want Fire Emblem to follow the same, like, rushed development cycle. Damn, all of our magic people dislike the magic boosting food. I've had multiple talks with a friend about Pokemon games and why the new ones are bad. I think a lot of it comes down to just the fact that they kind of have to rush them in order to keep up with the anime seasons and stuff. The main problem with BSP is that they were Diamond and Pearl and not Platinum. I mean, I think that that is definitely, like, an issue, although I think Gen 4 is also, like, overall kind of overrated through nostalgia goggles. But it's hard to deny that, like, they were also rushed out. They were given to the non-main team. A lot of what you would expect in terms of, like, quality of life being added just didn't happen. And the same is true of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Like, maybe that's the hot take. The way is blocked. Okay, so maybe we need to go back to town and, like, check on their faces. Because we've been everywhere. Changing movements so that the map makes it super clunky. Yeah, I think that, like, because they made it, like, 3D, but not, like, your movement is 3D, but the map is not 3D, which is super clunky. I agree. There's also the hilarity of, like, bugs from the DS games getting ported over into BDSP, like, accidentally. Which made it clear that they just, like, copied the code in a very lazy way. Yeah, okay, so they're all gonna give me the door jewels in exchange for their faces. Gonna lay down for my tummy ache. Feel better. Don't eat a million pizzas at midnight again. I mean, you won't listen to me, but, you know. But yeah, I don't think we need a new Fire Emblem ASAP. Would I like one? If it were good, sure. But here's the other thing, and like I made a video that's 16 new Fire Emblems you can play right now. If you desperately want a new Fire Emblem, you don't have to wait for mainline. There's so many ROM hacks and fan games that are of equal or usually higher quality than mainline Fire Emblem. I have such a Fire Emblem backlog just from, like, ROM hacks and fan games and stuff. Shut up, Alex Yick. I was happier when I was a monster. Thanks, Abe Lincoln. Wait, Will Smith's face is also in the pyramid. Oh, did we get Sans' face? Yeah, we did. Okay. But yeah, it's like, I understand, you know, a new mainline game is going to come with some stuff that is not in fan games. Voice acting is sort of the big one. But oftentimes, like, significant mechanical twists. That being said, like, there's significant mechanical twists in a lot of ROM hacks and fan games as well, which are kind of cool. But just by limiting, like, by not being limited by the Sacred Stones engine, a new game can have some stuff that old ones won't necessarily. But at the same time, I'd much rather IS take their time and, like, you know, release a game of quality. I've got plenty that I can play in the meantime. I haven't played any of the Fire Emblem games, so I'm more asking if they were announced rather than necessarily wanting them right away. Gotcha, gotcha. That also wasn't like, I mean, I was responding to your question, but the sentiment wasn't entirely necessarily directed at you. It was more like the annoyance I have with seeing things about, like, the Switch 2's been out for 2 months! Why is there not a Fire Emblem announcement yet? All of people's faces returned. We only have the Genie Will Smith's face to find. We must be close. You are near that which you seek. Someone's whispering in my ear. The Dark Lord is also near. Sorry if it came off that way. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it came off like I was, like, attacking or criticizing you. That wasn't my intention. Here's Dark Lord flushed emoji. I sealed away your powers. You're a glutton for punishment. I mean, we did already establish that, you know, the cow is my dom, forced me to clean in the maid outfit, so... Now we have to beat up Will Smith. Smack them into next Tuesday. Pharaoh Will Smith. At least we're not the Advance Wars fandom. I mean, Reboot Camp was phenomenal. Can I just say that? Like, as much as, it sucks that there hasn't been a new one. And, like, I would prefer new games over remakes. I've sort of talked about that before a few times, but the idea that, like... I am Pharaoh. Can we put you in the safe spot? Will it, like, cure the curse, maybe? $72 plus 40. Banana fritter. Oh, it, like, increases the potency of the banana, but Blair would have full healed anyway. The curse is lifted! Let's take Bill Cipher out of the save space. Look out, Bill Cipher! Understand what you're saying. I'm the exact same way with Pokemon games. I'd much rather it takes forever than being shot out. I am glad that it seems they're taking their time with Gen 10. Cause like, I didn't hate Gen 8 as much as some people seem to. But it was definitely like, okay out of 10, I think is what I would call it. Sort of on the same level as X and Y, right? Where thoroughly fine TM. Which is not exactly like high praise, right? Whoops, wrong button.
And then, like, Scarlet and Violet were just rife with so many issues. I don't think they would be good games, even if they weren't, like, fundamentally broken, and unfinished games that just never got fixed. But that's, like, its own issue in terms of, like, the design philosophy and stuff. The buggy, broken nature of them was pretty clearly as a result of being rushed out. Like, leaving in dev markers and stuff, it's the sort of stuff that either the games were not play-tested or the playtesters were not listened to, because it's the sort of thing that a healthy development cycle would not have missed. It's not even, like, the biggest issue in Scarlet and Violet in terms of, like crashes and stuff, and the lag and whatnot are a much bigger deal than there being dev markers left in. But the fact dev markers were left in is such an obvious and theoretically should have been easy to fix oversight that I think it's the most damning. I don't think Pokemon works in open world. I mean, that too, but I also think, like, if they wanted to make an open world Pokemon game, like, it's the most lazy and empty open world. Did the cow just give Blair food so spicy she got fire breath? That's ridiculous. Life drain. Let's give the cow some experience. But yeah, there's like nothing to do in Scarlet and Violet's open world. It's also pretty clearly designed as just a linear experience that they let you do out of order. Like, there is a clearly intended linear path for you to take. You just never get told what it is. Because in terms of, like, the level scaling and stuff, right? Have you seen the maps of, like, what was clearly intended to be the intended path? Because if you do it out of order, you either end up, like, under-leveled or over-leveled for most of the challenges, and an under-leveled challenge is not necessarily, like, fun to fight your way through, given Pokemon's, like, more limited mechanics. I do think it can be in some circumstances. Shoutouts to my 0 EXP runs. But in general, I think that in a lot of ways, Pokemon just isn't set up to make being underleveled enjoyable from a casual perspective. And if you're overleveled, Pokemon's already kind of the just click super effective button game. And when you're overleveled, it becomes the click any attack game. And takes out even that limited amount of, like, thinking and strategy. Which is pretty unfortunate. There's also no architecture. Yeah, like, exploring in and of itself, I think one of the things that makes an open world fun is having activities that are enjoyable and the act of exploration being enjoyable. I think vapid, empty open worlds are far more common than, like, well-made ones. And when I've talked about, like, my issues with open world stuff before, sometimes it comes off like I dislike open worlds in general. And I do think that more often than not, I would prefer a game not to be open world, just because I think the linear experiences are usually better structured. But I think if it's fun to navigate the world and if there's like fun tasks to do, like right now I'm playing God of War Ragnarok, and that is, you know, it has a linear story and progression, but it is kind of an open world game. Like each of the realms is well, most of the realms are pretty open and have a lot of side quests and stuff for you to do. And I feel the open world is additive in that sense. We were just talking about Spider-Man earlier as well, and like you want to talk about an open world that's fun to navigate. Leave that to me. Thank you, Will Smith. One of my favorite games is Ghost of Tsushima, and that's an open world game that I think its critics compare to like the Ubisoft open world slop, although I would say that comparison comes more from not having really played it. But like that's a fun one to navigate. There's a lot of fun stuff to do. Blair is asleep. I found it pretty hard to navigate, which is partially with how my brain works, but also a bit of a game issue. Eep beep Blair. She got hit with the sleep staff. Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring actually is a very bad example of an open world. Sometimes I wonder when people hold it up as like open world done right. I often wonder, like, did we play the same game? Like, you go through the same dungeon 10,000 times, you fight the same enemy 10,000 times, like, the repeated bosses and repeated enemies, in particular, the repeated bosses that, like, impact the lore and make it so the lore is nonsense, is very annoying to me as someone who really enjoyed the lore of Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 before Dark Souls 3 took an absolute shit on it and like ruined the lore for fan service. It frustrates me that there's a clear disregard for that in Elden Ring. I also find that like it just makes the scaling, the fact that you can like go all over the place, I mean, just watch various Elden Ring challenge runs or, like, unique build runs and stuff, and the first hour or two are just running around doing errands to get your build done, which is not a super enjoyable thing to me, personally. What does Blair want to buy? And I do think that the open world had a largely negative impact on the late game scaling, although in part I also think it's the sort of get good difficulty is the most important thing gamers fear of appealing to. A wooden uniform. Now our cow is an ent. Can we equip like a more sort of we don't have any sort of like less fancy looking pan. Maybe we'll get a wooden one eventually. The cow is wearing a log. Yeah. Oh, Danny DeVito's here. Who has the never-ending thirst for fun and games? The one and only Quizmaster, that's who. You have the look of someone who's very perceptive. Do you want to try my quiz? Let's get this show on the road. I'm the real cow. Okay, that one was telling the truth. I could not tell. I really could not tell. Without the cow face, it's like so hard to tell. Wait, who's the real Jesus? They all look the same. You? It's the nose. The nose was the only difference. Oh, their height and skinniness. It's you, right? Oh my god, okay, so stressful. So much more stressful than it needs to be. But yeah, Elden Ring, the late game, like, the meme in the community is like vigor check, right? And I think it's just things scale up so much more aggressively than they need to, in part because of the open world and because, like, you've got so many areas that you can explore to level up and whatnot. Is that a new outfit? You look super snazzy. Hell yeah, I look great. I do really like that outfit on the cow. Just like completely just a log. Let's go talk to Peter Griffin though. Find out why he's just fucking hanging out in the middle of the desert. Oh, I got a present for Blair. The mirror. The Mario Kart cow likes Trish and saw it all. It's always Blair TMGC. It's not fair. Oh no, we've got a soap opera on our hands. Cow, are you not happy living in the barn? Here. The matcha... Yo, wait. Okay, the soap opera gets deeper because now the cow is building her muscles to beat up Blair. The soap opera gets deeper. We literally just bought this. Damn, I'm so bad about that. I should have checked the arcade before buying. Alright, let's give the EXP to Blair, because she's gonna need it in order to not get beat up by the cow. She needs to level up. What open world games do you like? I mean, I gave a couple of examples. Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games ever. I think the open world in Spider-Man is like incredibly fun to navigate. I liked Arkham City quite a bit. Again, just fun to navigate, right? And Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games. I'm excited for Ghost of Yotai, the sequel that's coming out this year. In October, actually, so very soon.
toast. Hi, Pocky. We saved your face earlier in the stream.
A rivalry is beginning to form between the cow and Blair, two milkmen go country. Nom nom nom.
Oh, it's you.
You look positively ravenous, my friend. Very well, we just happen to have some spare. Ooh, royal roast. Don't eat too much now. I wasn't here earlier because my face was stolen. That does make sense. I believe that that's the reason. It has nothing to do with school or anything. This calls for a barbecue. The cow has mysteriously left our party. Who will be the brave soul to try the mushroom? Oh, the cow hated it. I don't think God of War is as great as everyone says. That's fair. It took me a little bit to, like, get into the early one. I think people hype up the story more than it's deserved. Although, Ragnarok's story I really liked. Well, I say liked. I'm not done with it yet. No spoilers. But I'm very into it. I like it a lot more than the story of 2016. Which I thought was just, like, alright. We've gotten to the end of Next Door Desert. So if history is any indicator, I'm gonna lose my party members, aren't I? We've had quite a lot to contend with so far. There was the genie Will Smith, the whole pyramid thing. We made it through, good job. Still be warned, we're about to walk an even more treacherous path. I don't really wanna. Maybe we should just chill out here for a bit. Let's get a little R&R tonight. Here's to that. Yeah, like I thought. So we're just gonna keep rotating party members, aren't we? Where are the others? The Dark Lord's not made off with them, has he? Most perceptive, my child. Dark Lord Flushed attacked in the middle of the night. Perhaps you were a little too relaxed after saving Next Door. Now more of your friends are in the Dark Lord's clutches. I'd best be off then. Not again. Oh, and your power has been sealed away. Seriously, though? I'm afraid I'll just have to bestow another job upon you. Come on, child. Select a job you would like. I have some new ones for you to choose from as well. Alright. We have... I only want to do jobs we haven't had already, so... We have Scientist, Tank, Princess, and Flower. Oh! I mean, that's kind of cool. Wait, like actual literal tank? Okay. Refined, charming, elegant. A friend and foe alike shall bow to such a majesty. Harness the power of nature to brighten up everyone's day. I'll be a tank. I meant to hit B, but I hit A by accident, so we're a tank now. Go forth, Trish the tank. I was gonna let y'all vote. I meant to hit B, but I hit A by accident, so we confirmed in we're tank now. It's boiling in here. Hello, Jesus, Trans Shrek, and the One Slur. You're about to get new company. Hi. Where'd you lot come from? That evil Dark Lord flushed. He kidnapped us and brought us here. You too? And you're on the same boat as us? Wait, you guys, you're not friends with Trish, are you? That's right. Oh, wow. We're friends with her too. I don't believe it. How bad can it be? I guess that makes all 6 of us friends too. That's not how it works, Jesus. That's not how it works. Trish must be working so hard. We can't just stand around like this. We have to try and find a way out of here. Right. We all need to work together, though. Fine by me, let's do this. Oh, am I gonna get to control them? Like, but not me? No, okay, never mind. Well, let's go hang out with the horse, I guess. What do you like, Antichrist? What the fuck? It's like a romantic comedy with me and the Antichrist. What the fuck? We got some bananas. Tally me banana. I think we're done for tonight, though. It's like 2 in the morning. I should probably try to get some sleep. We have successfully beaten the desert. Ugh, and now I'm a tank. Good night, everyone.